right, here we are together in the rec, and I'm going to put my rec sweats on just so I can see a little crystal clear and get this W.
LD looking spiffy right now.
Watch me work. You wear slip-ons?
Yeah.
Hey, you know, we call those the jet.
MyLeague Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
San Francisco, California. The Bay Area is the location for the Lakers. The powerhouse combination of... Welcome, everyone, to a brand new season of NBA basketball. I'm sure you're as excited as all of us are here at 2K Sports as we get ready to start the season in style. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us. DA, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
It has, and their coach reflects it, and their team plays the way he thinks. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Forward, the star pairing of LeBron and Davis. Ryan is out there with Johnson, and it's Chamberlain in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Golden State, Chamberlain is out there with Draymond Green, and there's Klay Thompson, and it's Curry, and it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Klay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an all-NBA team.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From beyond the arc, and then some.
Distance doesn't mean a thing to Klay. He's too proficient a shooter for an extra few feet to make any difference.
Chamberlain with the block. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Tell you what, early in the game, these kinds of plays can really set the tone.
On defense, the Lakers. Durant wide open. He fires and misses it off the right side of the rim. Johnson kicks to LeBron. And it's Chamberlain that time on the assist by James.
Really doesn't matter what position LeBron is playing, the point, the 4 or the 5. James changes games with his passing ability.
Curry can't get it to go.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Here's Kobe. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And the Warriors miss again.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Johnson inside. Defended by Durant. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Hey, when Anthony Davis is knocking down Jays like this, it opens up his entire game. Forces defenders to pick their poison.
Here's Green. Over Davis. Shots good by Green.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
Lakers have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Kobe against Thompson, and Bryant kicks to Chamberlain over Green, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Hey, we all know this. It's no secret. I mean, one of the areas of Wilt's game that's below average is free throw shooting.
And he sinks the second. You can feel the excitement for the new season. And Greg, when you were playing, is there an opening game that really stands out in your mind?
Back in 95, I think it was, when we started the season with back-to-back wins. And the team was feeling good. Then we promptly lost 21 straight.
And a deep three from Curry. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Lakers leading by 3. Here's Johnson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
You know, you think of the Lakers leading up to LeBron James joining them. This was a team that struggled for relevancy. And even during Kobe Bryant's final seasons there, they still were a little below par for the Lakers.
Clark, as you recall, the Lakers had missed the playoffs the last few years leading up to LeBron James actually joining them.
And you know what, Kevin? They missed it in year 1 of the King in L.A. as well. Some of that due to injury, but nonetheless, not part of the playoffs. Despite the bubble title, it's been a challenge for LeBron during his time with the Lakers. Last year, extremely frustrating. And I'm sure they want this season to be different.
At the elbow, Green. And he lobs it up toward the rim. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Bryant finding the lane, and Kobe throws it down.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
Warriors trail by 6. Outside Durant. Green breaking loose. Here's Chamberlain. Goes up again. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot-blocking machine.
The 3, Chamberlain trying to get open. And Davis with the basket on the assist from Kobe.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive ability, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Baylor comes in for James, and West subs in for Kobe. Chamberlain's shot is off.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
Here's Johnson, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Good on both.
And they've clearly been the aggressors here early on, drawing fouls and working themselves to the line.
And that is always a good recipe for offensive efficiency and a key to their lead tonight.
There's the pass to Thurman. Curry outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 1:39 left here in the first quarter. And the basket by West.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And now let's take one more look at that.
Shocked.
Oh, nice. Good take.
Demi and work. If you guys want an ISO, call for it. We'll clear out.
Oh, got you. Thank you.
You see
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the NBA on Thursday night. We're bringing it to you live here on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. This is Brian Anderson. I'm with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Well, after winning the title in 2020, the Lakers are trying to recreate.
Yeah, moves to be made, Allie. No question. Thank you. So, the opening lineup here for the Clippers. The two-way threats of George and Leonard in the wing pair. Then there's Blake Griffin. Then there's Chris Paul. And for the Lakers, a lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Johnson is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. Well, at this early stage of the season, what's the biggest challenge for a team, Grant?
Well, you know, B.A., early on, some teams know what kind of club they are. But for a lot of teams that had some turnover or a coaching change, it's about finding who you are, finding your identity, figuring out what style is going to work.
James passes to Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And you love how LeBron is able to lift the whole team with his passing. That facilitating gives them a lot of energy.
Here's McAdoo. Pass to Paul. Takes the 3. O'Neal pulls it in. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Johnson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
And we've heard LeBron James say he's obsessed with win or bust. And this Lakers franchise certainly has that same approach. But aside from their 2020 title, there's been a lot of frustration. Now, can he and the Lakers get back where they expect to be?
Good on the second one. The 2021-22 season felt like a lost one for the Clippers. Kawhi and Paul George both hurt.
So true. I mean, but B.A., those two together, healthy, are scary. A finals-level duo. It kind of shows you how you can plan, build an awesome roster, but injuries can derail it all.
5 to shoot. That won't go either for Paul.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim, that's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Now, here is James. No good that time. Ooh, nice D from George. Leonard, left side. 4-3. O'Neal pulls it in. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. James against George. To the middle. George with a steal. Wide open. That's good from Paul. On the assist by George.
Anytime CP3 gets inside the three-point line, or especially inside the top of the key, he's an immediate threat.
Here's Bryant. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Now a timeout called by the Clippers. And for Paul George, playing close to home on a title contending team, it's a tremendous opportunity, Grant.
And back with the Pacers, he twice made the Eastern Conference Finals, but without a doubt, this is the most talented team he's ever been a part of.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. George outside. Leonard passes to Griffin. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Griffin. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. 16 feet out. Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers trail. It's George on the wing. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Here's O'Neal. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Leonard outside. Here's Paul. Oh, and Bryant with the block.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
So it's the Clippers now. 7-point differential. George with the bucket.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Now here's Bryant. Really played well against Golden State in his last game. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, still a few years out, but the Clippers have to be excited about moving into their own arena in 2024. So much innovation has gone into the design of the building, and it just looks incredible.
Free throw good. Bryant. Amen. And the Clippers felt they needed to build their own arena to establish some identity.
Yeah, no doubt about it that they could be their own franchise away from the shared building with the Lakers. And for so long in LA, they've been treated as sort of the second-rate team, and that just shouldn't happen. So having their own arena, it's moving them well into the right direction.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Baylor. 9 points for him in his last game. Over Leonard. The Lakers with another miss.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Free. Checked by Davis. Comes up empty down low. To the paint. And finished off by Davis.
That's an emphatic dunk coming from Anthony Davis.
We've got 120. Left in the first quarter here. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
1:24 left in the first. Pass to Brand. Here's Harper. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And the Clippers making a change here. Redick's checked in. And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
The Lakers in the lead. Bryant in the high post.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul.
Here's Worthy. 1 minute left to play in the first quarter. Bryant, no good.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Stolen by Bryant. The pull-up. And again, the Lakers, no good. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they'd like.
And I really can't see why they wouldn't.
Here's Free. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Here's Fisher. Goes back up. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
23 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And he lobs it up. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Here's Bryant. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway. Here's Free. Lets it go from the wing. And that one's long.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly.
Let's make some noise.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Yeah, I love the energy and aggressiveness I've seen from them on defense. They're really getting after it with all these blocks.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
Now, here is James. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. And for the Clippers, they've got Griffin, J.J. Redick out there with Chris Paul. Then there's Paul George.
You always talk about the first 2 steps in transition, and Paul George out quick and decisively that time.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the mobile 1 drive.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Here's Redick following the score by the Lakers. James with the rebound.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
And you look at the career that LeBron has put together, one of the all-time greats. Amazingly lived up to the hype he had coming out of high school.
Now, here is James. His last outing, he had 20. And that one is stuffed right through.
And he's battling for everything, doing all he can to help extend their lead.
Just throwing down the putback with authority.
Team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
George finds Griffin. And the immense pressure LeBron has had since day 1 of the NBA. Many others would have folded, Grant.
You're very true, B.A. The expectations he had were just insane. Anything less than a top 5 player all time would be a disappointment. That's not fair to ask of any player coming into the league, much less a high schooler.
And the Lakers making a change here. Davis is checked in. And the Lakers making a change here. O'Neal's checked in.
Your Lakers, Shaquille O'Neal.
Leonard on the wing. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Well, Leonard looking to score. It's going to make defenders nervous, and that's why he got the foul that time.
Leonard, 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This Might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
The Lakers call timeout. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement. And the athleticism he showed there, wow, that's not easy to do.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Paul. The 3. And there's Leonard on the assist from Paul. Leonard's got 5.
Kawhi confident in that shot there. Just gets the ball, and he really didn't waste any time.
Paul against Johnson. Outside for Davis. And stolen by Leonard. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. George's shot is off. The Lakers have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. The ball's knocked loose. And they're pushing it up. And that one's good. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Pass to Johnson for 3. And he stays with it. Tries again. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
First free throw is good. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Brad, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
Here's West. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Right side, Davis. And again, the Lakers, no good. The Clippers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Leonard's got room. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter, much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Inside, O'Neal. And that one goes, feeding him with a lead pass. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Here's Brand. George for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. As for the Lakers, do you think this is the last team LeBron plays for?
You know, B.A., he certainly wants to play with his son. We know that. Now, whether that's in the purple and gold, only time will tell. It would definitely be fun to see them both with this storied franchise.
Now here's Johnson. Clock at 4. Pass to Davis. Over Paul. And that one's good. Davis. And now a 5-point Laker lead.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Down low. The layup off target.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Johnson passes to Davis. Shoots over Paul. Again, the Lakers.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Got it. Good job in the low post. Johnson's got 11 points.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
Paul passes to Leonard. Knocks it loose. Here's West. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Perfect timing to rise up and challenge the shot inside.
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
And so here are the Clippers following the score by the Lakers. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's McAdoo. Pass to Leonard to stop the run, and the jumper is on the mark. 9 points in the game.
Lots of throwback stuff to Kawhi's game as he's just feasting now in the mid-range.
Here's George. Misses the jumper, and they get nothing on the break. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Back to the game after this break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It's the Lakers out on top at halftime. They lead by 9 points. Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Lakers?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Ice cold. Bridges from beyond the arc. The question is now, can they take it off?
And that does it for our halftime show.
Let's hear it for the most legendary dance.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. The Lakers in the lead. A lot of firepower at the forward with LeBron at the 3 and Davis at the 4. Johnson is out there with Kobe Bryant. And it's O'Neal in at the center position. So that's who Darvin Ham starts the second half with. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
And here are the Clippers now. Outside Paul. Shoots over Johnson. Paul, shot is off.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
James passes to Johnson. Ooh, coming through again, shooting 5 for 7 now.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, and with a finish like that, you know he's looking to extend the lead and put this game out of reach.
And the foul on Anthony Davis. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the inside, stolen by Davis.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
And LeBron James, for all the things that he does on the floor in terms of his skill set, there's a quality of leadership that becomes the X factor and gives teams confidence that they're going to have a chance to win an NBA title.
The last couple of seasons, the Clippers have shot the lights out from deep, Brett.
Oh, man, they've been unbelievable. Over 41% back in that 21 season. That led the NBA. So they got a nice collection of shooters on this Clippers team, and it helps that you have Paul George and Kawhi Leonard play to create great shooting opportunities. So lots of guys that can hurt you from deep.
Here's Bryant. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, nice D from George. The Clippers have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Leonard for 3. Here's Griffin. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, Griffin is going to come to the game with a certain attitude. And nights like this where he's going after domination, he can be dangerous.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Can't hit it from 12 feet.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
The Clippers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. George outside. Leonard with the ball. 9 points in the game. Knocked away. Pass to Paul. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. And they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Davis. Drops in the layup for 2. Davis has gotten 4 this quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Timeout called, the Clippers. And Anthony Davis on the NBA's top 75 list. Grant, do you think that was a controversial selection?
Well, I mean, it was mostly due to how young Davis still is. You can't argue with the all-NBA selection and numbers. And, of course, being a recent champion may have put him over the top.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Out to Leonard. All sorts of time. They get it again. Griffin's shot is off.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work. And just one of the most impressive titles in league history, guys. The 2020 Lakers winning it all in the Orlando bubble. A testament to LeBron James and that team.
And the ball out of play. Lakers will have it. Redick, he's checked in for Griffin. Here's Johnson. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. George, he's checked in for the Clippers. Harper misses. You know, that 2020 bubble title for the Lakers. What made it so difficult?
You know, BA, the mental grind of all that time in the bubble. 3 months and